Hello, everyone. My name is John Omutaka. Today, I want to share another very interesting, discussions with us. I want us to discuss the root causes of poverty. Why does this matter? I have learned that if proper diagnosis of a thing is not carried out, solutions one may predict may not actually work well. And so it becomes very important to clearly identify what might be responsible for financial crisis and so address it adequately. That is what I want us to do. If you don't mind, please stay with me. I found out that if someone is working in an organization, for you to earn significant income that will help you, you must be highly skilled and possibly working in the middle to top management position for you to earn decent income in such a company. I hope that this is true in almost all the big companies. Let's look at what may hinder people from getting employed in such roles. Now, I have found out that for one to get, resourced in such a good position in a company, you must possess good skills. Some of those positions require mastery, require, high skills that the company really wants. Sometimes many people looking for a job don't actually possess them. How do I know? If you go to many job bank or job portals, you see that some vacancies have been there for a while and the people don't get them. And sometimes you see some companies doing some headhunting in order to resource the right person in that place. And so, what is the solution? Number one is, if you are an intermediate level, it is important for you to acquire the right knowledge, acquire the right skills, build yourself up. If you have to go for certification, please do. Identify all the things you need to do in order to prepare yourself such that when such opportunity comes up, you are amongst those people that will qualify. And there are also some personal work you have to do on yourself, because sometimes there are so many people that are being compared at the same time, and the company is always after the best. It's also possible that the skills you possess is no more available, is getting obsolete. I'm sorry to use that word, but that's what is happening. We are now in information age. AI is coming and taking over a lot of things. So if for any reason the skill set you have acquired is no longer on demand, this is the time for you to go back to look for how to acquire more. Can I tell you, it is better that you started a new program that can take you a year or 2 years to come up with the right skills that are on demand than waiting and wasting time. Again, if it's something that reading books can help, why not? There are available books you can buy. There are free books, even online, audio books, and so on, you can easily tap into. It's also possible that the job you are looking for is not there. It's possible that your resume is not well prepared. If you need to get help to prepare it, why not? So that they will highlight everything that the companies are looking for. It may be that you need help to prepare you for interview, so that when you attend the chat, you're able to present yourself very well. I may not have captured all the courses that make people not to get jobs, but I just pick these two. Please identify the rest. What is important is for you to have a map of them, have a list of them, and then have strategies to address them, so that you can get one of the high position jobs that will be able to earn you decent income, that you can make investment and live a good life. I hope this helps. If you have gained some things from here, please give me a like. I don't mind feedback. I don't mind comment on this. The next thing I want to address is people that own businesses, people that have companies they run, entrepreneurs. Again, they have their own responsibilities. They have their own challenges. They have things that could cause them not to do well. We'll try to look at a few of them and figure out ways to help them. And so I've captured these business and entrepreneurs. I've captured these. Like I said, this may not be all that to be looked at, but I've just is capital. Capital is a challenge. If you are starting a new business, or if you have one and you want to have a boost, you may have issues of capital. Now, at times I see people going about looking for who to dash them money, or who to borrow money to them, who to lend them money. I want to suggest to them, why not turn it the other way around? Ask people to invest, give them percentage in that business. I think that could help you to easily raise the money you will need. But please be very careful. Nobody will want to give you money that will go into the drain. So they usually come with challenging questions. Why? They want to be sure that the money they are giving you is safe. Number two, they want to ask for the return on investment. How much is the return? How much is the return of the investment? Why? If there are other safe places where they can invest, why will they give you money if you are not offering them something that is significantly higher to warrant the risk that they are trying to give you? And so do a lot of homework. Be able to show them that their money is safe and that they are, has some return to them. I want you to think about the product you are trying to sell, the services, anything it be. It is important that you are sure that that product is meeting the human needs. Otherwise, you may lack patronage. The location is equally crucial. Also, sourcing the right staff will help you to advance that company. Again, make sure that you have the right skills. Be sure you have the right skills to manage. Now, it is important for you to understand that these are not just to discourage you, but these are things that you need to know so that you prepare yourself adequately. If you need to postpone the startup for a year or more in order to prepare, please do. There are books that cover this and more. Books on leadership, books on management, marketing, sales. All sorts of books are available. If you need to get a diploma, why not? If it's something you can read up, please do. There are free books online. If you have some decent men around you, they can welcome you into their personal library. You can borrow books. And usually people are happy to help when they see someone that is eager. They can help. All I'm trying to say is that you are not alone. You have people to help you if you are ready to start this journey. I encourage you to start. Again, if this helps you, give me a like. You can also give me comment. You can ask question. We can actually share ideas. Now, there are a few more root causes that I want to also address. One of them is fear of failure. I found out in life that many people are afraid of many things, phobia for many things. Some people, maybe in the time past, they've done business or a close family member have done it and failed. They are afraid. They just want to put their money in savings, which is not really giving them any good income. I want to encourage such a person. Please don't despair. Can I remind you, children will usually fall many times before they learn to walk, but eventually you see the same child running. I want to say that there is no wealthy man you see today, Elon Musk and co. Many of them have lost millions. You can actually decide to be on the shallow end. Businesses that give you return on investment of about 6%, 7%, 10%, 12%, as the case may be. It is better than just locking your money out there without yielding anything. But if you can, please, launch into the deep. I want to also mention vision. Some people don't have any vision for life. They just live anyhow. Some don't have good drive. Some have bad habits. Some are very lazy, dragging always. Some are saucy, and so many things. Can I recommend reading to you? If you can read, you will learn so much. I came across a podcast by the late Charlie Kirk, and he talked about reading 500 books. I said, I never saw that. 500 books. It will cause a massive transformation in your life. It will affect every aspect of your life, financial, private, family, every aspect, because the knowledge you will so much acquire, especially some of those books will be biographies of great men, and you will see where they fail, you see how they rose up, you see where they, how they took great decisions. I bet you it will kill this issue, it will kill this, it will kill this, it will kill this. Tell you that knowledge will address every aspect of this and even much more. Now, apart from these issues I've mentioned, there's one more I want to address, and that is the mindset of get rich overnight. Many people are in haste to get rich, and sometimes they fall into Ponzi schemes. They fall into people with fraudulent practice, and they lose so much. I want to plead with you to understand that wealth follows the order of life. Can I remind you that a woman will usually carry a baby in the womb for 9 months. It takes as much as 9 months for the baby to mature. Business is a process. You have to sow the seed, nurture the plant to maturity, wait for the plant to produce fruit, and when you gather the fruit, you still have to process it. You have to store it very well. It is a process. So is wealth. Don't think that you can just overnight. No, many a times it doesn't work. I want to plead with you to have a good plan, 4 years, 5 years, as the case may be. It helps you to walk through it. Now, I want to give you some solutions that will help. Number one, I've mentioned the aspect of reading. There is this 10,000 hour theory proposed by Malcolm Gladwell. It is said that by the time somebody puts in 10,000 hours in any field of life, the person will attain to mastery, provided that the quality and the structure is properly organized. Let's even start with 5,000 hours. Can I challenge you to set out 4 hours every day, either to read or to learn a skill? Almost every skill is learned. Almost every skill is learned. Even when someone is born with natural talent, you still have to work on it and develop that. Please spend time on yourself. Put out phone, put out the handset, put it far, and develop yourself. Now, there are stages of development, from awareness to knowledge, when you know so much, but you never practiced. Just like driving. You know so much about driving, you can lecture on it, do so much, but you've never actually driven. Then the next step is skill, when you actually drive. So you have awareness, you have knowledge, you have skill, you have mastery. Some people are actually world class. You can actually attain to world class. Spend time, get books, or go back to school, get a course if need be, and try to specialize, become a subject matter expert. Yes, you can do it. Finally, I want to say, it is important for you to identify the human needs you want to address. It's only when you meet needs that people will exchange money with you. And Maslow's theory of needs shows us this. You have the basic, needs. You have the needs of security, social. You have the luxury needs, and you also have high tech, AI, and so on. Decide which of these areas you want to operate, and you can invest in it. In a short while, within a year, within 2 years, you will imagine the height you will get to. Before I hang up, I want to remind you that the pyramid of Egypt was built out of human knowledge and innovation. The Hanging Garden in Babylon, the same thing. Today, we have NASA scientists taking us to build a space station in the space. I want to encourage you that through knowledge, you will overtake. Through knowledge, you will cross the bridge. Knowledge remains the bedrock of innovation. I want to encourage you, rise up. Until I come your way next time, I want to plead with you, subscribe, give me a like, chat me if you have questions, and I'll be glad to answer. My name remains John Omutaka. Bye.